Hi, this is Rory Singh from the PowerhouseMarketer.com. Today I'm just doing a quick review on a fairly new system called Prosperity Income Network for 2020. Before I get started, I did not join this deal. I looked at it and I know I could make a lot of money with Prosperity Income Network. I know I could make some life-changing income with the system. However, I did not join. And towards this end of this video, I'm going to explain this important information why I didn't join, even though I have enough traffic to run this deal. Okay. Another thing I wanted to talk about was longevity and why it should be paramount to you. Why longevity should be important to you if it's fire your boss and replace your income that you're after. Towards the end of this video, I strongly urge you to stick around. I know you guys are busy, right? But stick around, watch this video. I'm going to try and make it short. We're going to get some important things. Another thing I want to talk about is the sale happens before anyone hits your affiliate link. Sure, a closer, right? I know some of these closers, guys. I know some of these closers that are in PIN and we're with Digital Income System, and some of them closers were back with another system before it got shut down by the Federal Trades Commission called Digital Altitude. I met some of these guys personally who are going to be on the phone closing sales for you. Back in 2007 in Las Vegas, Nevada, I met some of these closers. Okay, so we're going to talk about all these different things towards the end of this video. I strongly urge you, if it's fire your boss and replace your income that you're after with big ticket opportunities like this, then this should be an interesting video. First thing I want to say, if it is fire your boss that you're trying to do, the best thing to do for yourself is a big ticket opportunity, right? It's the easiest and fastest. It's the fastest way. I shouldn't say, you got to watch these words I use. Nothing's going to be 100% easy, right? Going to take some effort from you to succeed. However, big ticket, big, higher commissionable stuff on the back end is much more feasible than trying to market like $20 ClickBank products, right? Or ClickBank products that pay you a teensy-weensy little commission of $20. If your income goal is like the great majority of people nowadays, most of you guys need at least 10 grand, right? Some of you guys can fire your boss with $2,000 or $3,000. I know this. But if you go around and ask the average person, what would be the magic number for you guys? A lot of people nowadays are looking at the $10,000 financial goal. Okay, so a big ticket deal would be the best and quickest way to accomplish this. Okay, so let's get briefly into this big ticket review. Prosperity Income Network for 2020. It's a straight up affiliate marketing program, 70% commissions, 6 different levels to get started. First one's called a starter, $500 investment, $97 admin fee. Second one, deluxe, it's called $2,000 investment, $197 admin fee. Third position is called the premium investment of $3,500 plus a $297 fee. Fourth product, it's called the master investment of $6,000 plus a $497 fee. The fifth level and product to get started with, it's called the Diamond Elite. Cost of $12,000 investment plus $697. Now the sixth level, it's called the Executive Elite. Cost of $25,000 plus $997. So to get all in here, you're looking at $26,000 basically. From level 1 to level 5, they're paying out on 70% commissions, except for level 6, the Executive Elite. You are having the ability to make 80% commissions. I've seen, now let's get into a little bit of controversy. Some of the leaders marketing PIN were marketing digital income system a few months ago. Now, the argument, the reason that they're claiming that they left was some of them are saying, right, that there are people who were claiming that they wanted to get started with some of the heavy hitters were complaining that coaches, closers were not getting back to them fast enough so that they could get started. So heavy hitters got pissed off with that idea and ended up jumping ship. I'm thinking that's probably partially right. I'm thinking that's probably one of the reasons that some of them jumped. But I'm thinking one of the main reasons that they're marketing PIN versus digital income system now is bigger commissions, right? 70% versus 50%. It makes more sense for a heavy hitter marketer to leave digital income system and come into prosperity income. Net financially, it makes 100% more sense. Now, the perks, we got to look into the perks here with PIN because the main competitor to PIN, right, is digital income system. Digital income system is still up and running. I don't know if it's as fast and furious as it was maybe 6 months ago, 7, 8 months ago, but it's still up and running. It started out with anonymous ownership. Eventually, I did a review and I figured out who the owners were. With PIN, I don't know who the owners are yet, and we're going to talk a little bit more about anonymous ownership and longevity, and why longevity should be important to you, especially if it's fire your boss and replace your income that you're after. Okay, so let's look at the perks here. PIN are offering a hotline, and they're claiming that this hotline is a quicker way to close sales for you, because a hot prospect can just call a closer, call a coach, and get on the phone and say, hey, I just want to send you money, and you can make sales quicker this way as an affiliate. Is that really true? I would say, yeah, that would be really true. If someone is excited, you don't want them to cool off. If they're ready to get started and they have a phone number that they could dial and call and get on the phone with a person who can direct them how to collect payment, right? How to send payment, more importantly, to you, then of course the hotline would be a better idea, right? Now, another perk that I'm seeing is free traffic rotator on certain levels. And the final perk that I'm seeing here that PIN has is if you decide to get started within 48 hours of talking to a coach, they will bump you up to the next level above you without you having to pay for. Okay, so the perks, let me look at pros and cons here. Pros are you can get on the phone, your hot prospects can get on the phone quicker and send you payment quicker because of the hotline. Okay, so that's a pro. Another pro here is if you get started, fear of loss. They're using fear of loss tactic here, and it works. It works. It's a marketing tactic. If a person gets on the phone with a closer, right? Today, let's pretend, hey, it's Rory Singh. I'm excited. I want to join. I'm so excited. I got my money. I want to join at the first level, $500 as an example, right? And I get on the phone, and Mr. Closer is going to say, hey, Rory, I got an offer for you, man. If you decide to join and you get in within the 48 hours of you having this conversation with me, I'm going to bump you up to the next level for free, right? And I'd be like, wow, man, that's cool. I'm going to do that. And then you see, I'm fear. I don't want to lose that second position because I can get a position at the deluxe, as an example, for just getting started at the $500 level. But I'm just thinking here, right, that most likely they're going to have to get started at a level beyond that starter, okay? But as far as I understand, and if some of you guys understand more than me who are actually in PIN, let me know in the comments lower below. Do you have to be at a certain level getting in and get started within 48 hours to get bumped up to the other level for free? Okay, but still, a perk is a perk. If you get started within 48 hours, you can get bumped up to the next level, right, for free. Except the executive elite $25,000 level. They're not going to put you into that because it's a huge gap between level 5 at the Diamond Elite for 12,000 to pump you up right up to the 25,000. Okay. So that's the second perk. And then the third perk, third pro would be free traffic rotator. Okay. Now the cons. The cons here, guys, the things, the red flags would be free traffic rotator. I know I just said it's a pro. It's a perk, right? To get other people hot to trot, the lazy people, you want to get them on board who just want to join, who claim they don't have time to do marketing. You want to get those people on. You just talk about free traffic rotator, but now I'm listing it as a con, as a negative, because I've never seen anyone get rich quick or get any success with these free traffic rotators. I'm sure you can get some traffic, but you're gonna have to learn traffic if you wanna become a master marketer with a system like PIN. You're gonna have to learn traffic, number one. So free traffic rotator would be a con. Another con would be longevity. I don't see the main reason that I didn't join this was because of anonymous ownership. If the owner is hiding behind the scenes, it's due to liability issues, and meaning that he or he's not setting up for the long run. This to me is a quick cash grab while the program is hot. That's why I did not join, because I don't see any longevity. Why is longevity important? It should be important to you because the great majority of you guys who are going to join PIN, most of you, a lot of the people that join systems like PIN are going to join for free traffic rotator, done for you. They just want to put down money and they just want to make ka-ching on the back end without having to hardly do anything for it, without having to put in the time and effort that it takes to actually succeed as a successful internet marketer. Okay, so number one reason I didn't join was and don't recommend this system is because of anonymous ownership. It's not set up for longevity. Number two reason, the red flag or a con, we could look at this as most of the emphasis is being placed on the ka-ching. Sure, you guys want to make money, but there's hardly any talk about values in the product. I used to market a system a few years ago, and a lot of people used to come to me and say, hey man, we don't care about products, we just want to buy the products, sell the products. But you gotta get products of value, guys, that can teach you. I know they're talking about digital marketing training with PIN, right? But not much emphasis seems to be. It seems like products that they just slap together just to make it look like it's a legitimate deal. But at the end of the day, you need to sell products of value, and you gotta dive into the products, and in the products is where the energy of the founder you can tap into. Hopefully you find a system with a good founder and plug into that. My phone is just about to die. I'm going to try and plug in while I'm still doing this review. Okay, my third red flag or con would be the marketing material. Seems to be all focused on. This is another reason that I didn't join. It seems to be, it's got Digital Altitude and Mobi written all over it, right? Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong here. I love big ticket. I'm marketing a big ticket affiliate program currently, right? Okay, here we go. Got this thing plugged in. The marketing material that they're using, it's got Digital Altitude written all over it. I was with Digital Altitude. I was making some good money when I had Coach Assist off, meaning I was calling all of my new trial members with a previous system called Digital Altitude. And I didn't really have to do too much closing. I was just getting on the phone with people and having a quick conversation. X amount of people would close themselves and just join. And I started selling like this product called Rise, $2,000 product with Digital Altitude. And once I got to a point where I got so many new trial members, so they had a trial going for $1. And I had to turn Coach Assist on, and when I did this, my income flatlined. I just don't know what the hell the coaches were doing. I was talking to a few other marketers, and they were claiming that the Digital Altitude, which is another system that a lot of you guys are familiar with, that the closers were favoritizing the heavy hitters only. Maybe that could have been the case. I'm seeing a lot of talk about digital income system members saying that's the case there too. Hopefully that's not the case for Prosperity Income Network. Okay. So the marketing material currently, it's got get rich quick all over it, right? And in the eyes of the Federal Trades Commission, most likely they're looking at it. Now, will they shut it down? I don't think it'll get big enough. You see, with Digital Altitude, they were having events, like these huge events, and so many people were making money. A lot of people were losing money, but the people who were actually had skill sets were making money, right? I was making money with it. And if you had skill sets too, traffic, lead gen, conversions, influence, etc., you would have probably made money for yourself too with Digital Altitude. But the problem with Digital Altitude, they got so big. I don't think that's going to happen with PIN for whatever reason, especially with the anonymous owner hiding behind the scenes. But the only thing that will attract the Federal Trades Commission is the lingo that they're using, which is get rich quick. All over all of the marketing material, free traffic rotator, and all of the emphasis being placed on big ticket money instead of value-based products, instead of customer experience. Okay, so my conclusion and verdict is don't recommend the system. Just not set up for longevity. And here's the bit that I asked you guys to stick around for. Longevity is important for you if you're not seeing the type of results that if you're a new or intermediate marketer online, because it's going to take some doing on behalf of you to learn how to generate your own traffic. You don't want to be 100% reliant on someone to hand you something, like give you something, here's a free traffic rotator. That's a load of bullshit. All the marketers who are making money with PIN, we could just look at them. They have skill sets. There's some powerhouse, awesome marketers out there, right? Marketing PIN, but they're not like free traffic people that they just joined some rotator and they got rich quick. No, they're out there because they've got the skill sets that you need to learn right now. Okay. Now, lastly, the last thing. So you need longevity. You need a system that's going to be up and running that will give you time, right? Some of you guys it might take a month for you to make your first sale. Some of you, it could take 2 months. Some of you, it could take 6 months, right? When I first came online, it took me a year to make my first $1,000 commission. Luckily, the system that I partnered up with back in the past gave me enough time that I actually was able to see that for myself. So you need longevity. Hopefully you guys are having an aha moment right now. Okay, so that is one of the reasons that I wanted you to stick around. I think that's life-changing information because a lot of people are not thinking this. They're dropping down. There's nothing wrong with buying. There's nothing wrong with the prices here. With PIN, $26,000, it's nothing compared to freedom, right? People are buying franchises for hundreds of thousands of dollars and buying a job. Some franchises are like half a million, $1 million, $2 million, $5 million to get into a franchise. And then you got to be at the place of business, a brick and mortar, for 60, 70 hours a week. You bought yourself a job. Here, these big ticket opportunities, big ticket is the way to go, but you want a system that's set up for longevity where the owner is not hiding behind the scenes. So that way it'll give you enough time to actually break free, to make your, as I said, took me a whole year to make my first $1,000, to see my first 1,000 commission coming in the bank account. Okay. Now, lastly, the sales. You see, most people, I left this part for the last. Most people wouldn't stick around past the 4-minute mark here on this video. And that's why we've got a 97% failure rate. People just can't focus. Everyone's just too busy focusing on things that are not important instead of the things that should be important. The sales happen before anyone ever hits my affiliate link. I'm not marketing PIN. I'm marketing a very powerful, lucrative affiliate marketing program that's set up for longevity. But it doesn't matter if you were in PIN or you were digital income system or you were with me marketing what I'm marketing right now. What you need to understand here is the sales happen before anyone hits your affiliate link, and that comes down to the power of influence, right? I do multiple methods of free traffic generation strategies. Some of it's video, some of it's blog, some of it's even forum marketing. I have experience with paid advertising, but currently I'm getting great results with free organic traffic that I'm generating myself. But I make the sales because we have closers too. We have coaches that don't high pressure anyone, right? Yes, a good closer can help you have a good conversation with your prospects and close them. As I said towards the beginning of this video, I know some of the guys that are going to get on the phone with you at PIN and with Digital Income System, and they were even closers in the past with Digital Altitude. I met some of them personally, right? They were just marketers. Some of these guys were just marketers, right? In the trench marketers back in the day. A lot of them are now just getting on the phone because their biggest skill set was getting on the phone with people and closing. Okay, but still, before all of that bullshit, right? Before all of that bullshit, the sale happens before anyone gets to your affiliate link, and it's through the power of influence. You could fire your boss with a big ticket program as long as it stays up and running long enough legally. That gives you a chance to make your name, to get your results online. However, and you can do it with paid advertising. A lot of super affiliates have done so in the past. However, with the power of influence, with the system lower below that I'm partnered up with right now, system owner taught us and continually teaches us, because he's always upgrading the product line and training how to influence people in what's working right now. Certain things that you would say, right? Certain things that you need to know about your prospects. Certain trigger words even. And even using ethics. It's got to be done with ethics. So what I'm trying to say is the sales happen before anyone gets to your affiliate link. But you need to learn how to do this, and you need a system that has value-based products that's going to teach you how to do this influential marketing. So as I said, a person can learn paid advertising, traffic strategies, find a big ticket platform that's up and running, that's set up for longevity, and fire their boss, right? But the thing about influential based marketing, it trumps all of that because it'll cut down on your conversions, meaning if you were running paid advertising as an example, or even if you're running free ads, right? It will, if you learn the power of influence, you can have more sales with less effort. Very important. So that's what I'm talking about. The sales happen with any system before anyone hits your affiliate link, and that's by learning the art and skill, the most profitable skill online, the art of influence. Powerful system, lower below this video. If you want to learn how to market opportunities like PIN, like Digital Income System, like any of the other big ticket opportunities out there, or even the small ticket deals, and we have one of the most lucrative affiliate marketing programs, meaning it's very lucrative, and value-based product line, very important, right? Very, very important. Why is that important? Because I've learned firsthand that if I see value in the products for myself, it's much easier to sell them to people I've never met. I make sales from people I've never met. I don't have to get on the phone with them. I don't have to train them. Most of them just join. I do run traffic for free with the education that they taught me how to do the stuff. And I use my system founder, who's not hiding behind the scenes, his credibility to help make me money. And I've got other people sponsored in through my affiliate link, part of my team, who are doing this as I speak right now. Anyways, I spoke too much. Hopefully you guys got some value here. I think I shared a lot of value with you. Powerful affiliate marketing system underneath this video. If you're in PIN, if you are in digital income system, if you're in any of these deals, even list leverage, you guys need to plug into this powerful system lower below. That's going to teach you everything that you don't know that you need to know right now. The only people, we're going into 2020 now, right? This video is for 2020, right? We're going into 2020. I'm going to call this the roaring 20s, but you know something? I'm going to make a prediction here. The amount of people that are going to succeed in 2020, it's still going to be 3 to 5%. There's going to be absolutely no change. There can be a change. There can be a lot more people that can succeed. Well, I'm going to predict that most people still won't. And because a lot of people don't know the information that we're sharing lower below. Check it out. Link below. Click that link. Take the first step there. Again, my name is Rory Singh from thepowerhousemarketer.com. This concludes my Prosperity Income Network review for 2020.